About 9 years ago, I was in Shields, and a guy told me that his favorite tool for catching fish was the iTroll. So I went home and bought it. I've had it for 10 years. Now I have a new boat, a tracker with a 9.9 mercury electronic fuel injection. We're going to add the Generation 3 iTroll. We're going to hook up the power to the 12 volt using this fuse box that I installed. This is the power module. There's two lines. One will go to the kicker. The other one will go to the power control. This is what the side looks like that we are going to change. This is a fast view of what I did. This is what it will look like with the servo mounted. First, we're going to take this bolt out, remove it, and we're going to install this big long bolt that comes in the kit. This bolt is running all the way, but we don't want it all the way in. We want to back it out some, and then we're going to add two spacers. There's a small spacer, then a larger spacer, and then there's the bracket that holds the servo. We put the nut on, which is flat and lock washer, using the socket to start the nut. Notice the two spacers and the bracket. Leave the nut loose until you get the servo on. The servo is kind of hard to work into place. After you get it into place, you can tighten the nut down by putting your wrench underneath there, and you'll only get one click at a time. Next, we're going to remove this rod. We're popping it out on both ends, and we're going to replace that with this setup right here. This is the way you'll set it up, and then pop it back in place. Now we have to put the arm on the servo. This is how it goes. And we're going to plug these two wires in together. Now this is an angle that I first put on and then I changed the angle. This is the angle I changed to. You can see the cable is underneath, and this cable, it seems like it had more travel and a better. Okay, hunt program is worth its weight in gold. I'll show you how to do a manual hunt mode. So this is the throttle. I'm fishing for kokanee right now, let's say. My troll speed, I want about 1.5 miles an hour. And so on this boat, it would be about 20%. So we're going to turn our dial to 20%. We use that dial right there to turn it. Now, we want to increase our speed, so we just hit max and hold it. So our speed's going up. About 50, we'll stop it, and we'll come over, and we'll hit idle, and that will take us down to idle. We'll hit that again. We go back to our normal throttle, which is 20%. Now we'll program one of the automatic hunt by hitting the back button. So I'm going to hit hunt twice. Hit that one twice. And here's our programs. Now we can turn this down, which will change different programs. We're just going to program the cut, because all of them are about the same. So we've turned this down, and it's F. Now the cut program, right here it shows our cut. We're going to cut to 2% for 6 seconds, and our cruise speed is 26%, and our time is 45 seconds. So now we want to change these settings. So to change, we're going to go to our buttons, and we'll hit program twice. And that gets us to there. And so now we gotta go to our dial, and the top button we push down one time, and that gets us where we can change it. The top is what the old setting was. The bottom is the new setting. So we're going to turn our dial. We'll just change it to 1. We'll go back and change 1. So we'll go to the top of our dial and hit that, and that one is set. So now we go to the next one. Go to the top dial, push that. This is our cut time. We're going to change our cut time by turning this knob. We'll just bring it down to 4 seconds. So we got that. Let's go to the next one. Hit the there. Now we're on our troll speed. So we come back, hit this button again. And it shows 26. We're going to change that to 23. Come down, hit our button there, change. And now it's our time. It's 45 seconds, so we'll hit that button again. Now we can change our time. We can just go to 1 minute. Or 55, that's good. Come back up to the dial, push down on the dial, and it says we're accepted. Now we want to start our hunt mode. We can go to hunt, push that, and it starts. It says starting hunt. So you can see the arrow. Our troll speed is 23%. There's the arrow, we're going down. And we have 39 seconds to go before it changes. So that's all there is. You'll catch a lot more fish using this hunt mode than other people just trying to zigzag or whatever. But when fish are biting really good, then you don't really need this. But when you're having a hard time catching fish, this is really a great tool. It's probably one of the best tools there is for catching fish. I use it for kokanee. It works really good for lake trout because it gets that lure changing speeds going up and down. And so it's starting our cycles over again, and that's how you program this great invention that iTroll has came up with. I'm new to the G3, so I have a lot to learn. I hope you learned something from this video. Thank you.